Hello, 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 good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Tuesday, May 15th, 2018. Okay, so this question or this scenario that someone presented came to me offline, and I figured I'd just address it as a perspective. Good morning, Patricia. When we, not you, because all of us fall into this situation. Good morning, Mother. When we are faced with obstacles or barriers or just straight up opposition, I mean blatant, they're not trying to hide anything, they're not trying to smooth it over, they ain't trying to cloak it, they're not trying to be past, I mean just straight in your face opposition. Hey, Vanessa, and good morning, Periscope. We have a choice. What are you doing with it? What do you do when the obstacles you look at, either blatant lies or, like I said, just outright animosity? We all have a choice. So what are you doing? Are you wasting time, and I call it a waste of time, to run around to everyone and get their opinion? And did you know what they said about me? Do you know what they did about me? I just can't believe this happened. And oh my goodness, can you believe this is happening? Like you or I are so special that we can't have lies told on us, that we are so dynamic that no one would dare put an ugly word and match it with your name and let it slip out of their mouths. That's Disneyland. Thank you, Mother, for sharing. Good morning, Vanessa. Hey, Leonard. Okay, so here's the deal. You have a choice. When straight up opposition or straight up envy or straight up jealousy comes and confronts you, what are you doing about it? Because if you're running around trying to find allies, and come on, you can tell them it's not true. You were there. You can tell them. Can you? It's wasting time. I just think that we need to take a couple of steps that are deliberate and intentional and keep it moving. Number one, check the source. Sometimes people don't even rate a comment. Depending on who it is that is saying or doing or creating havoc for you, depending on who that person is, how much power they have over your life, what kind of leverage they hold for you, they don't even really rate a comment. For you to expend energy, hey, Habibi, for you to expend any energy whatsoever, running around and trying to get it together and listen to me, and that's not true. Okay, for that person, that was a waste of your energy. That's sort of like an elephant getting mad with an ant because the ant is standing in the road. Why would you even do that? You just don't even waste your breath, your time, your energy, your thought processes. So consider the source. That's what I'm saying. Consider the source. After you consider the source, I think it's very important that we look to see if there's any glimmer of truth in what they said. Okay, because sometimes people cloak the truth. They'll slide it in between an insult and a jealous statement, and the truth is hiding in between. Okay, so you just necessarily can't throw everything out. So good morning, Britt. Hey, my classmate, and Tanya. So you know, we need to consider, just peek and see if there's any truth to that. Even if it means you got to get past your little hurt feelings, because it was in there. It came right after the envy. It came right before the jealousy. It came right before the passive aggressive comment. So after you pull all that out, if there's any truth, then don't bypass the truth. Okay, it's like a blind spot. I got a whole big old piece of cotton back here in my head, and nobody's telling me. Well, I can't see that back there. I can't see it. So you're going to need some of that to go on. And then, so after you check the source, are they even worth the effort? And then if they are, look and see if there's any piece of truth, even a slither of it. If there's a slither of truth in between the nice, nasty comments, look for the truth. And then get a game plan together. Hint, hint, hint. Warning, warning, warning. Complaining is not a game plan. goodness, I just can't believe it. Okay, if you're going to cry, you got about, put yourself on a timeline. Give yourself a few minutes to cry, because crying and complaining and whining, those are not game plans. You need to look and see what you have. Go in your arsenal and get a game plan together. The best way to shut down somebody is just prove yourself. Not like this. This is not what I'm talking about. Anybody, everybody can talk a good game. Do the work. Use the leverage that you already have. You have skills. There was some reason that they were talking about you. I tend to think, and I don't recall where I heard this from, but as soon as I heard it, it's like, that is absolute truth. That jealousy is simply a perverted form of respect. You're never jealous of somebody that you didn't at least respect at one point, or you respected an aspect of that. And then it got perverted and it turned into jealousy. And so you have something that made the comment come to life. Use what you have. Do the work. Prove, I was interviewing a senior executive for a program that I'm in, and I asked her, extremely successful woman. Well, let me say this, at the top of her game. And I asked her what drives her, what pushes her, what motivates her to succeed in everything that she does. And she said one thing: when someone tells me I cannot, when someone, even if it's let out of the bag that they think I can't, that they think I'm going to fail, you got the wrong woman here. And so whatever it is, if it's your push because they thought you couldn't, they thought you wouldn't, they thought they'd stop you, they thought this barrier would surely make her turn around, whatever it is, you want to prove them wrong, you want to make your mama proud, whatever your why is, use the leverage. Use it. So, but here's my point. Do the work and close your mouth. Close your mouth. Let your actions, let the end result speak for you. And then you got somebody over here talking nonsense, and their envy and jealousy is going to show up loud and clear. And then you have yourself that's doing the work, putting in the time, putting in the effort. So that's it. What I want to remind you of and encourage you today: get a plan. Complaining, whining, crying for very long is not a plan. Get your game plan together. Leverage what you already have working with you, what you already have working for you, and go to work. Go to work. So I just don't want too many of us wasting too much more of our life, of our time, running around trying to find an ally to help us, running around trying to get someone, hey, Barbara, trying to get someone to believe me, that's not true. I can't even, do you know how much time you just wasted on that ant? That ant is going on about his business. All he wanted to do was just see what he could do, see what she could do. And you done let the whole thing ruin a day. Those are hours of your time you sitting around wasting and whining and crying and proving. And okay, get a game plan together. Look for the truth, even a slither of it, and go to work. Go to work. That is my offering for you today. I trust and pray. I love you too, Bridget. Hey, Derek and Sister Roan. I trust all of you will keep that in mind today, because all of us will have the opportunity. I promise you, you already know. You've been living in an adult body for any length of time. You already know that we all have the opportunity. When opposition, when envy, when lies, when conspiracies come up behind you to try to defeat you, we have the option. We have a choice into how we act or react to that. Do the work. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing with me. And until next time, take real good care of yourselves.